the world by the portrayal of this particular character. Agreed? Thank you very much. So now, it is my singular honor, before we go any further, to invite the members of Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o's family. It is them who gave Ngũgĩ to us. It is them who allowed Ngũgĩ to be away from them and to be with us in books and in teaching and in writing. And therefore it is good that we recognize and celebrate them today. And I would like to invite, with your permission, T. Ngũgĩ, who is here with us. Mpigie makofi. T. Ngũgĩ. Karibu hapa. Na tungependa familia waongee machache ama marefu kuhusu Bwana Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o. Asante sana T. Ngũgĩ.
Is it afternoon already? Good afternoon. Good morning. I was actually not scheduled to speak. It was my brother, bourgeois Ngũgĩ, who is the chairman of the Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o Foundation, who was going to speak on behalf of the family. But he has surprised me, and I've welcomed that surprise. I just want to say one thing before I sit down, and I think it was Carrie who asked me to explain how I came to be called T instead of Thiongo. I worked for a long time in Namibia, over 10 years, and the people could not somehow pronounce my first name, Thiongo. So just to make things easier, they would just call me T, and from that point onwards, the name T instead of Thiongo. But when I go to visit my village in Limuru, people still call me Thiongo, and I still respond to that. So you're welcome to call me by any one of those two names. I think we have some poems we had recorded earlier, and that was going to be my only contribution today. So I think he's going to line up videos where I read a poem I wrote in the middle of my grief after learning of my father's death. So thank you very much for all the messages you've sent the family and all the comfort you've given us. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much. If you are a member of the family and you are not ready to speak, don't worry. Hakuna marking scheme, ile utaongea ndio tutafurahia. It's interaction, si ndio? Haya. Virtually we have Kimunya wa Ngũgĩ who is joining us virtually. Kindly link him. Kimunya wa Ngũgĩ is on virtually. Is it ready? Our virtual guests, we have Kimunya wa Ngũgĩ coming up, then Dr. Wajiko wa Ngũgĩ, who is also virtual. Kimunya is here. Thank you very much. So, volume please. Maybe he's not muted. You can ask him. He's muted rather. Ask him to unmute or play on the volume because we can't hear. And he's speaking.
Greetings, and thank you very much to everyone in attendance to celebrate the life and works of Fafa. My name is Ngũgĩ, second born of Nyambura and Ngũgĩ. I would like to read an extract from Fafa's Devil on the Cross, which I believe was alive then and is alive now and will always be. Our lives are a battlefield on which is fought a continuous war between the forces that are pledged to confirm our humanity and those determined to dismantle it. Those who strive to build a protective wall around it, and those who wish to pull it down, those who seek to mold it, and those committed to breaking it up. Those whose aim is to open our eyes to make us see the light and look to tomorrow, asking ourselves about the future of our children. And those who wish to lull us into closing our eyes, encouraging us to care only for our stomachs today without thinking about the tomorrow of our country. This resonates, I believe, with what is happening today in our country. Again, thank you very much. God bless. Thank you. Greetings, and thank you.
Name is Ngaahika. It looks like a good time to try one of this. Give me 1 second. Well, Fafa, Ngũgĩ, Thiongo would have quit and told me, Kahora, kahora, karido. Ikinya, waikinya, ginya, tokinye. So let me try again. Ikinya waikinya, reke tokinye na thayo. One step at a time, we keep going in peace and humility. Thanks.
Okay, makofi kwake.
And thank you very much to everyone in attendance.
Is Dr. Wanjiku ready? Joshua Ngugi, who is the family spokesperson, should also be queued in so that we have them running one after the other.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ngũgĩ. I'm going to read one of Fafa's favorite poem, by Guyanese poet Martin Carter. Looking at your hands. No, I will not steal my voice. I have too much to claim. If you see me looking at books, or coming to your house, or walking in the sun, know that I look for fire. I have learned from books, dear friend, of men dreaming and living and hungering in a room without a light, who could not die since death was far too poor, who did not sleep to dream, but dreamed to change the world. And so, if you see me looking at your hands, listening when you speak, marching in your ranks, you must know I do not sleep to dream, but dream to change the world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Na wasalimu nyote. Kwa familia ya Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o, nawasilisha rambirambi zangu za dhati kabisa. Amani iwe nanyi. Jina langu ni Mirii, msanii, mwanamuziki na mwanzilishi wa Thiong'o. Mwenenyaga wimbo ambao mwalimu Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o aliupenda zaidi. Kwa hakika aliupenda. Tujikumbuke na tukumbuke walioaga kwa ukweli na haki. Karibuni. Ngai mwega we mũtangĩri waita, mwamũkĩri magongona ma andũ aitũ, Ngai ũrĩ mbere tũtingĩhotwo nĩ thũ, mwene nyaga tũhoyaga wendani na gĩtĩo, ona tha nyingĩ cia wendo wa rũrĩrĩ.
Hi everyone, my name is Ngaahika Ndeenda.
Twakuhoya tukonana tuithuothe, kuma Ngong'u nginya Kare Matura, hĩndĩ ĩyo kĩeha nĩ gĩgathira.
Good morning.
Njamba cia ita na cia nyetu, kama timũĩ kũrũagĩrwo Kongo. Njamba cia ita irarũĩra bũrũri, twatigĩrwo nĩ Gĩkũyũ na Mũmbi, mwene nyaga twakũhoya. Ngai, oh Ngai, Ngai wa maina maitũ, Ngai, Ngai, o mwene nyaga, Ngai, no Ngai, Ngai, Ngai wa maina maitũ, no Ngai, Ngai, o mwene nyaga. Kulia Mumbi.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ɂajiko. Or as Fafa Ngũgĩ used to call me Nyarari ya Kemunya. I will live to cherish the beautiful moments we shared and will forever be imprinted in my memory. I will always be inspired by Fafa's remarkable achievements and monumental accomplishments. A life full of courage and determination. This reminds me of a quote in Fafa's book, The Perfect Nine, the epic of Gikuyu-language, and I quote, "To build calls for hard work from the one who looks to tomorrow," end of quote. Rest in perfect peace. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is Dr. Dosho ready? If not, as he tries to log in, okay, he's ready. All right. So let's welcome the family spokesperson,
can you hear me?
Dr. Joshua Ngugi.
Can you hear me? Moderator, if you can respond. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Hamjambo nyote, hamjambo Africa, hello world, greetings wherever you are. On behalf of the Ngũgĩ family, here and online, I extend our heartfelt gratitude for the love, support, and solidarity you have shown us in Kenya and around the world. In times like this, we are reminded of the power of community and the strength we draw from one another. In the spirit of Kamere, though we say, "Kamuige koyaga dere," many hands make work light. Your kind words, phone calls, emails, and messages have uplifted us. You have shown us that even across distance and difference, we stand together with care, dignity, and hope. Let us carry this spirit forward, not just today, but always, because the world we hope to create can only be built when we do all this together. And each of us has a part to play, to offer a helping hand, to be present for one another, treat each other with compassion and respect. This is the example Fafa set for us. It is not just holding each other accountable, but also helping each other up and holding each other up, building a family not through walls and labels, but through bridges of understanding, kindness, and purpose. Tearing one another down builds nothing. It only leaves rubble behind. But when we choose to lift each other up, we build something far greater, something lasting, something true. I'd like to thank my sisters Gena Wajiko for holding it down with Fafa in Georgia, my brothers T and Kemunya, beyond TK, for keeping it 100, as we say. Family matters. It is everything. And these past few years have shown us that. And on that note, I have a message from our family in Sweden for my brother Bjorn, Amanda, my niece Barney, Jonathan, and Eva. It reads, the Swedish writer Astrid Lindgren wrote in one of our books for children, quote, "There are things that you must do even if it's dangerous, otherwise you are not a human being, but a piece of dirt," end quote. This is also true of Ngũgĩ. He was a brave man who led by example, even if it came at cost to him. Ngũgĩ has never been afraid of speaking the truth to power, and for this we are grateful. For Swedish writers, is it unthinkable not to write in Swedish, and the world of literature comes to us through translations. This is the way that it should be, and the way it has always been, for us, but not everyone. This is part of what Ngũgĩ pointed us out as normalized abnormality, African literature written in European languages. We, your family in Sweden, would like to thank you all for the joy, all the stories and the songs you shared with us, Ngũgĩ, in the midst of hard work, and thank you for the warmth it still lives in our hearts. Du fatos os tak. Thank you, Eva, Bion, Amanda, Jonathan, Bonnie. We'll be seeing you soon. Now, in moments such as these, moments of remembrance, resolve, and reflection become important tools to propel us forward. They resolve to be better humans for tomorrow and today, and reflection to help us understand where we have come from so that we avoid the mistakes of yesterday. It is with this spirit that we celebrate the life, the work, and the legacy, and the challenge Fafa has left us. We are called upon to build on the shoulders of those who came before us with reverence. Our role in honoring him is clear. It is not to smear, not to hurt or distort history, but to walk courageously into the positive. In many ways, Fafa exemplified this through his grit, conviction, hard work, and respect for those who paved the way, respect for those who came before him. Now, when I was asked to say a few words as the Ngũgĩ family spokesperson, I struggled with finding the right angle, the right words to celebrate this man, Ngũgĩ. Yes, I have known him all my life as a father. I have also known him as a writer and observed his incredible work ethic. I have also known him as the public intellectual, as you all do. And I have to tell you that I've known him as a famous guy. I remember once when he dropped me off at boarding school as a mono, and he was mobbed by eager students who jostled for position just to shake his hand. You see, many of them had been studying his books for final exams, and several called us his titles, one book after another. River between grain of wheat. Now, speaking of school, I have also been unfortunate enough to have to take a class or two where his work was assigned reading. In one literature class, the teacher asked us the question, something to do with the symbolism of the river in Fafa's book, River Between, or some such. We had not quite done the reading, so the class was deathly quiet. Suddenly, one classmate raised his hands, and we were all relieved. He says, hey, why don't we just ask Dosho to go ask his father? Where? Mrs. G was not happy. Guy, we almost saw the bird of Ngũgĩ. Kanyonika Ngũgĩ. But this is not the only time when I was called upon to answer. In fact, I was expected to be an authority on all things Ngũgĩ, including why his hair always appeared like it did. And believe it or not, he used to call me to one of those wooden combs that looked like he had an attitude. It was just that his hair did not cooperate. But we are here to celebrate him.